Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a video review and I'll walk you through some of the settings on the Next Playground. So this is a pretty cool little device. It's very, very small, which as you can see here, we have a fairly small form factor setup with our TV, just a sound bar and a 55-inch TV here. And this is basically just chilling on top of our sound bar here. Because of the way our room is set up, we actually have a larger space that's over here. So usually we play in this big area here. So I'll actually bring the TV out, and then the camera is basically what's used to play all of the games on this device. It connects through power with a USB-C, and then you've just got a standard HDMI cable that connects into the back of your TV. By default, this comes with several games. So you have Fruit Ninja, this one called Whack-A-Mole, you've got Goalkeeper, and you've got Party Foul, as well as this Starry. So for each of these, just giving a walkthrough. Fruit Ninja, basically you hold your arms up and then you're able to use each of your arms to slice all the fruits. This one, you use two hands to kind of whack-a-mole just like you would have in the arcade as a kid in the 90s. And then this one, you actually, instead of kicking a ball, you catch the ball with your hands. So they don't really have much interaction with the games in terms of your feet, but mostly they're hand-based games. This one was similar. You're basically catching different animals and things like that that come at you. And then this one is almost like a dance type one where that you follow along the music and you're using your arms to kind of hit different objects. Some of the games are up to 4-player, but the ones that come with it are mostly either 1-player or 2-player. So Fruit Ninja you can play, I believe, with 1 player, whereas Whack-A-Mole you can compete and have 2 people go at the same time. Usually when you start any of the games, it'll have you do a calibration, so you need to stand in a specific place, and then you'll raise your arms or do an action to actually get this going. So there's no need for any controllers or any other devices. You do have this remote control just to use through the menus. It basically has a home button, a back button, and then you have this little circle with a kind of select button you can use. So if I wanted to start one of these games, it'll give you a little bit of an idea about the game. You know, physically it's low, age 6+, and then this one is 1 to 2 player. You can hit play, and then in this particular case, it's going to walk you through in the camera how to actually set things up and get it going. So once it loads, I'll kind of give you an example of this one. We may or may not be able to do it, but the other thing you can do with this while this loads is you do have what's called like a play pass, so to speak. So you can get access to other games. You do have to pay yearly for that, but you'll get access to a wide variety of games. This one has a campaign in arcade mode. I'll just do arcade. So this will show you the instructions, you know, catch with either left or right hand, and then you can do an explosive ball if you catch with both hands. So they're kind of letting you know about the play area, you know, making sure you're not going to bump into anything. And then here it actually sees my screen. So I'll step back, and it may be tough to do this, but I was able to raise my hands and now this started. So now I'll basically move my hands, and obviously I'm filming, but the idea is that now these balls are coming at me and I can catch the ball while playing the game. So that's a basic idea of how you would play this. You can actually see my hands moving around there. So it uses the motion to detect. The other thing is once a single player actually raises their hands, it will usually do a pretty good job of keeping, you know, that person in focus with the camera. So even if you're doing 2-player games, it actually does a great job with the motion. So overall, I think this is a cool little device. I like that it's so small, it's portable. I mean, you could easily bring this to a friend's house if you wanted to go set it up there and play with a bunch of friends. It's family friendly, and overall, I'm pretty happy with this. So I think if you're looking for something cool, definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it helpful.